Good evening. This is my week 9 video response regarding what were my early adolescent experiences that helped me grow and learn, what experiences hindered me, and what implications do these experiences have for my current and future curriculum planning activities. I think for me, some early adolescent experiences that really helped me grow and learn were the amount of books and reading that were happening in my home. My mom read to me and my brother and sister every night until we were in probably intermediate grades at the very least. My mom and dad are avid readers. They love to read. I think that is something that really helped me out a lot. I think being the oldest child is also something that helped me grow and learn because I did take on some of the responsibilities, just, helping my mom out. And then also my mom was a babysitter for a very long time, and so I would help her out. We always had kids in our house, and they were always running around, and we were playing with them and helping them and things like that. I think that kind of sparked why I wanted to be an educator in the first place, because I was just always around kids and loved seeing them grow and learn. And then as I became old enough, I then babysat on my own those children as well. So I think those experiences really helped me grow and learn as an early adolescent. And then experiences that hindered me, I think growing up where I grew up, it was not a very diverse city at all. I grew up in Southern California, but the town I lived in was pretty small, pretty isolated from kind of everything else that was going on. And I think that kind of hindered me a little bit when I came to Las Vegas, as in my early adulthood to go to school. It was definitely a culture shock, one that I greatly appreciate now, and I now work in a very diverse school, and I love it, and I love the experiences that the children give to me. But I think it did hinder me because we come in not having experiences with other cultures, other kinds of people different from us, and we don't know how to react to certain situations, or what is socially acceptable in some cases. And we can navigate it pretty well, and I think I did that. But I also, as just a younger child, didn't have those experiences, so I was pretty isolated, and I think that definitely hindered growing up and being like that very like socially aware person that I am now. So these implications definitely have an effect on the curriculum planning activities. I think that for me, I'm very aware of, speaking to the students in a way that they will respect me, but I'm not talking down to them. I think that listening is a huge, huge part of building relationships with these students, and that's something that I do a lot. I also don't try very often. I'm not 100% on it, but very often I don't raise my voice at my students. I'm lucky enough that I get to deal with the range of K through 5 at my school, and there have been maybe a handful of times that I've ever raised my voice, and it's never to one student alone anyways. It's, it'd be like a group during lunch duty or something like that, and you tell them to, stop fooling around or whatever it is, or to be quiet sometimes. But, for the most part, I think that, making sure that you are aware of like what they need in school, and from me as an adult figure that is to be respected, how do I earn that respect with them? I think that's something that I really take into account a lot when I'm interacting with my students. I think the other aspect is that there needs to be a broad range. We need to make sure that we're explaining our vocabulary to all of our learners, because even if they speak a different language other than English, all of our students are ELL learners. They're all learning the proper way to speak and communicate with adults so they can be successful later on. I completely believe that. So I think that these experiences as a child have helped me be nurturing in a sense to students, to build those relationships, because that's what happened to me when I was younger. With the reading aspect of it, I think I'm always encouraging my students to read and try something new and talk to me about it. And then for the experiences that may be hindered, I think I'm just more aware now of the social aspect and what my students need on that respect, for their culture, for their community. I try to be very aware of that when I am planning, making sure that not every story is one type of person or one type of family, those kind of things. So, and in our after school program, I definitely am trying to be more culturally aware, and we have different clubs that expand, everyone's outlook on what is out there. We have a folklorico dance club, we have a hip hop dance club. When we do sports, we're doing soccer, basketball, baseball, football. Like, we're hitting all of the things that are important to them, but also kind of stretch out where maybe their comfort zone is so that they can get more comfortable experiencing all aspects of our culture here in our city. Thank you very much.